Happy Gilmore 2 Cameos Tributes, All-Star Appearances Explained. Warning: Happy Gilmore 2 is breaking the internet with its star-studded cameos. With a whopping 46.6 million views in its first 3 days, Adam Sandler's Happy Gilmore 2 has shattered Netflix's U.S. opening weekend records. But here's where it gets really interesting. The film is packed with blink-and-you'll-miss-them cameos and heartfelt tributes that will leave you scrambling for a replay. Your ultimate guide to Happy Gilmore 2's most iconic cameos, spoilers ahead. 1. Steve Buscemi. Adam Sandler's frequent collaborator appears as Happy's quirky neighbor, marking his 16th Sandler film. 2. Sonny Sandler, Jackie Sandler. Adam's real-life daughter Sonny plays Vienna, while his wife, Jackie, takes on the role of dance instructor Monica. Talk about keeping it in the family. 3. Ken Jennings. The Jeopardy host makes a brief but hilarious appearance, where contestants fail to identify Happy's actual name. Hint, it's not Skippy Goldbaum. But here's where the sports world collides with comedy. 4. John Daly. The golf legend plays a retired golfer living in Happy's garage. Just don't leave him near the hand sanitizer. 5. Kelce Plum Andrew Watt. WNBA star Kelce Plum and Grammy-winning producer Andrew Watt greet Happy at a municipal golf course. 6. Margaret Qualley, Eric Andre, Martin Herlihy. This trio plays amateur golfers paired with Happy, featuring the talented Margaret Qualley, comedian Eric Andre, and SNL's Martin Herlihy. And the sports and comedy mashup continues. 7. Dan Patrick. The real-life host of The Dan Patrick Show plays Sports Hole with Pat Daniels host. 8. Tim Herlihy, Nelly Corda, Nancy Lopez. At the parole board, Tim Herlihy, Martin Herlihy's father, plays Dr. Hertz, alongside golf superstars Nelly Corda and Nancy Lopez. 9. Sadie Sandler. Adam's other daughter, Sadie, plays Charlotte at the Healing Alkies for Life program. Now, for the highly anticipated returns and surprising newcomers. 10. Ben Stiller, reprising his role as Hal L., who now leads an addiction support group. 11. Alex Earle, Sean Evans, Bobby Lee, Andrew Santino, Cameron. This ensemble brings to life the shady businessman Frank Manatee, played by Benny Safdie. 12. Paige Spiranak. The model and former PGA Pro golfer sells Happy new golf clubs at Dick's Sporting Goods. 13. Blake Clark. A staple in Adam Sandler's films, Clark assists Happy with his golf form with mixed results. 14. John Lovett. As the Dapo Man, Lovett's driving range session gets disrupted by Happy's massive swing. 15. Dennis Dugan. The original Happy Gilmore director returns as Tour Championship Commissioner Doug Thompson. The golfing pros take center stage. 16. The Tour Champions Dinner Golf Pros. Fred Couples, Jack Nicklaus, Corey Pavin, Nick Faldo, Lee Trevino, Jordan Spieth, Xander Schauffele, Ricky Fowler, Keegan Bradley, and Colin Morikawa all make appearances. 17. Travis Kelce. The NFL star and Taylor Swift's boyfriend plays a charismatic waiter at the Tour Champions dinner. 18. Bad Bunny. From busboy to Happy's caddy, Bad Bunny steals the show with his iconic line, "Do you want breadsticks?" More golfing greats and celebrity surprises. 19. Tour Championship golfers. Tony Finau, Will Zalatoris, Justin Thomas, Bubba Watson, Scotty Scheffler, Bryson DeChambeau, Rory McIlroy, and Brooks Koepka all compete alongside Happy. 20. Kevin Nealon, as Gary Potter, Happy's one-time course partner turned correspondent. 21. Rob Schneider. In a nod to The Waterboy, Schneider appears in Happy's fantasy as a tricycle cowboy. 22. Marcelo Hernandez. As Oscar's eccentric cousin Esteban, Hernandez gets paid to take golf balls to the face. 23. Post Malone. The rapper joins as DJ Omar Gosh for the Maxi Tour Championship game. 24. Maxi League golfers, featuring Harley, Oliver Hudson, Screech, Fernando Marrero, 8-Ball, Reggie Bush, Flex, Rebecca Quinn, and Medusa, Nikki Garcia. 25. Guy Fieri, Food Network icon, hosts the Maxi Golf Tournament. 26. Eminem, in a memorable cameo. Eminem, donning a wig, dishes out the iconic Jackass line before meeting an alligator-infested demise. Tributes that will warm your heart. Cameron Boyce tribute, a subtle nod to the late actor, featuring footage from Jesse. Bob Barker tribute, a graveyard brawl pays homage to the former Price is Right host. And Carl Weathers tribute. Chubbs Peterson's tombstone is shown, with the introduction of Slim Peterson, played by Lavelle Crawford. Joe Flaherty tribute. Eminem plays the late actor's son, with a nod to the original Jackass insult. Francis Bay tribute. The late Grandma Gilmore is remembered in a heartfelt end scene. Dustin Diamond tribute. A character named Screech is introduced, with a joke about Saved by the Bell, and a photo of Diamond's iconic character. Now, we want to hear from you. Which cameo was your favorite? Did any of the tributes leave you emotional? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Follow us for more entertainment updates and behind-the-scenes insights. Facebook, Twitter, email. Behind the scenes, creating crazy golf scenes in Happy Gilmore 2. Behind the scenes of the wild golf scenes in Happy Gilmore 2. You might think that the outrageous scenes featured during the Maxi Golf Tournament in Happy Gilmore 2 were crafted using artificial intelligence. And honestly, who could blame you? It's hard to imagine that a golf course would permit a film crew to cover a fairway with 6 inches of sand to simulate a desert golf scene that lasts only a few moments on screen, or that they would freeze a fairway to create an icy spectacle. Even the bizarre rotating putting green appeared to be a product of computer graphics at first glance. However, the truth is that these eccentricities were very much real, thanks to LeBar Golf, a leading construction company in the golf industry, which sprang into action when the Happy Madison team reached out. Todd Saganese, the operations director at LeBar, frequently received calls from the film's art director with only a couple of days' notice. They'd say, "Hey, we need to construct a jump for a golf cart that will soar through the air, crash, and ignite in flames," he recalled, and they'd require it within a day or two. The fall season was particularly hectic for both the Happy Gilmore crew and LeBar Renovations, as they collaborated to bring the golf scenes to life across New Jersey. Filming took place at 4 distinct golf courses: Fiddler's Elbow Country Club in Bedminster, Beacon Hill Country Club in Atlantic Highlands, Alpine Country Club, and Rockley Golf Course in Bergen County. Saginiak noted that they were simultaneously managing around 15 other projects nationwide. LeBar collaborates with some of the most renowned architects in the golf world at prestigious courses like Shinnecock Hills, Marion, Winged Foot, Seminole, and Oakland Hills, to name a few. Typically, their projects involve extensive planning and scheduling over several months. However, the situation was quite different for Happy Gilmore 2. Screenwriters often lack a clear understanding of golf construction processes, Saganek humorously pointed out. When a writer envisioned a golf cart soaring through the air, LeBar would quickly mobilize a nearby crew. Thankfully, many of their projects are located in the tri-state area. And within no time, dozens of workers would be on site. For the scene featuring the flying golf cart, a new bunker had to be constructed at Rockley Golf Course, along with a jump that allowed the cart to take flight and explode dramatically. Another area where LeBar shines is in restoring the courses to their original state, ensuring that golfers can return to play on those holes as soon as possible. This was especially true at Fiddler's Elbow, where most of the golf scenes were filmed. With 54 holes available, the crew had the freedom to make changes on one of the courses, and members were back playing as usual within months of filming. Even if one of the holes had been transformed into a scene reminiscent of the Sahara Desert. The rotating elevated green stands out as perhaps the most iconic feature created for the film. And this, too, was crafted by LeBar, although it required weeks of design and construction rather than just days. The team installed hydraulic systems beneath the green, allowing them to control its rotation, enabling Adam Sandler and the other characters to putt on this fantastical surface. Additionally, the bunker with 5-inch-high wooden planks was constructed right next to the green, just as depicted in the movie. How does this project compare to their usual work? Nothing really comes close, Saganique remarked, and indeed, nothing ever will. That's the magic of showbiz.